Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the DEMONLIST channel. Today we will cover notable community events that occurred during the month of June 2021.
For our main story this month, we'll be talking about the recently concluded DEMONLIST tournament. This was supposed to be a winter tournament, but as you can see by what month it is, that didn't go quite as planned. Each round, two players go head to head and race on a level to see who could complete it the fastest. It started with medium demons and worked its way up to easy extremes. There were two groups of players and two winners. A huge congratulations to iThunder12 for being the winner of Group A and Cooper Super for being the winner of Group B, on mobile. Going against a bunch of demon grinders in a tournament like this is not easy, so give these two players the recognition they deserve for pulling through and catching that W. For our winners matches, iThunder completed Frightful Melody by Radiation V2 in just under an hour, and Cooper Super got 76% on crowd control in just over an hour on mobile. Even though this tournament took around 8 months to conclude, we had a ton of fun putting it together, and we applaud all of the participants for making it as far as they did.
In other news, a legendary extreme has been bug fixed and raided after years of being on the servers. This level was red-rolled by Sari, an extremely old demon that could never get raided due to some bugs that made it impossible, despite its historical attributes. However, the level got fixed this month by GD moderator Pause, and it is now accessible for all to enjoy. Along with this, Rob took the extra step and actually raided the level, following his trend recently of raiding historically monumental extremes such as Silent Club. For anyone who is up to the challenge, definitely go give the level a shot and see if you can add it to your arsenal of completed extremes.
We've seen a number of showcases and previews this month, so let's check some of them out. First off, we have Black Flag, an extreme demon mega collab themed around pirates. Now who doesn't love those? It features really realistic designs along with art that conveys the theme very well. Currently it's about 75% decorated, and it looks to be a very promising extreme demon with some really incredible parts. Hopefully we can see this finished project soon. Kuzareta, the Wazareta inspired level hosted by Tenno, has finally been finished after 7 months in the works. It's definitely a sight for sore eyes with fast-paced gameplay, satisfying block designs, art, and a whole lot of purple. In fact, by the time this video is released, the level's already been verified. Congrats to Tenno for verifying it, and congrats to the creators for getting this level finished. Moving on, we have Prisma, a mobile mega collab hosted by Mr. Budgie, Cooper Super, and Thunder BT. Levels created solely on mobile devices are something that we don't see too often, especially at this difficulty, but it's always really interesting to see what gets pulled off. The level is currently being verified by Cooper Super, and is expected to get released in the coming days. Congrats to everyone on finishing up this purely mobile collab. Gaiden Hatterni, popular host of levels such as Ocular Miracle, has released a preview of his next work, Sparkling. With simple designs, complemented by a variety of colors and effects, the Sparkling theme is relayed really well. The level is expected to be placed high on the list, and will likely be verified by Golden or Crisis. Awesome work to all the creators for finishing this level, and good luck to the verifier. Ending off our upcoming levels, we have Exosphere by Doggie and more. The layout was showcased around 8 months ago and got a lot of praise for its well-synced and fast-paced gameplay. Now, 13 out of the 19 parts are completed, shown in a preview on Doggie's channel. With a consistent color palette and theme, as well as impressive effects and designs, it's turning out really great. We're very excited to see it getting released, so good job to the creators for doing such an amazing job.
Starting off the release levels this month, we have a classical film tool-based extreme demon known as Vignette. In February of 2020, Diranok would reveal his layout on his channel, and the decoration process would begin shortly after. This level would gain traction in late 2020 when Durami previewed it on his channel, with himself set to verify. It would then slip under the radar until June 12th, when Retrograde, a Russian player who had already beaten the layout, would verify this incredible level. It has already received its Extreme Demon rating, so props to Retrograde and to the creators on releasing this level. Next up is the fantastic sequel to Brimtanic Paradise, known as Anahita by the Brimstone team. While Brimtanic focused on red and orange hues with simpler designs, Anahita took a different approach and went for an underwater theme with amazing designs and art. The level is verified by Arizu, and is expected to place on the extended list upon its rating. Congratulations to Yugo and TB Team on releasing Anahita. Chroma 2 is one of the most recent additions to Extreme Effect Demons, and this one stands out from the rest, with its unique backgrounds and colors, combined with its fast gameplay and song. It sure gives a chaotic and hectic atmosphere. It's Friend 241's best work, and, verified by Saturn, it will be expected to place on the upper extended list. Props to Ren on releasing his masterpiece. Following Chroma 2, we have an extreme that has received a lot of attention as of recent, and for good reason. RASH by Loltad, verified by Crunch, is an incredibly unique level themed around rashes, hell, and other pleasant topics. Its execution is perfect, with simple textures, detailed block designs, and spot-on colors making it stand out even more. This level was placed on the extended list, along with an epic rating in-game. Congratulations to Loltad on publishing his best work. The final level to talk about is another solo extreme, this time from a skilled player and creator from the mobile community. Endless Dream uses a variety of styles and designs mixed with vibrant neon colors with neat background effects to create an incredible mystical atmosphere, which is topped off by the solemn vibe that the ending gives off. This outstanding level has already received an epic rating, so massive congratulations to Dreamtide on releasing one of the best recent extremes.
There were an exceptional number of top 10 completions this month, so let's go through them. Starting off, we have Kier vanquishing Renevant, and doing so in just 5 days, which is insane for the number 8 demon. Next, we have Bestialer overcoming Kinos in just over 27,000 attempts. With this incredibly hard level off his back, he is already planning to jump straight to the number 1 demon Tartarus, so we wish him luck. Speaking of the number 1 demon, Tartarus was beaten by 4 separate players this month. First off, former number 1 player Brian the Burger and rapidly growing player Dosh7T took Tartarus down. Well done to them. Following that, Jaeger got an impressive world record fluke from 64%, making it one of the largest, if not the largest fluke of all time. Lastly, but certainly not least, Poltergast showed Tartarus who was boss when he beat it for his first list demon after 268,000 attempts and 582 days of pure dedication. Players today are truly remarkable and continue to impress us with the insane dedication this game requires and pushing through. Fantastic work to all 4 of these amazing players. Moving on, the Golden was beaten by 5 new players. Excellent work to Exinity, Tackmaster, Terracot, Ryth, and Hellbell1 for slipping this level under their belts, and we wish them luck for their future endeavors. Furthermore, Zodiac has seen 2 new completions this month. Completing Zodiac is incredible enough, but both of these completions have managed to stand out in their own way. The first one was by Pushenka, who not only beat this behemoth on 144 Hz, but managed to fluke it from 77, bypassing the entire nerve-wracking ending that has slain so many players. Secondly was none other than Rico LP, the host of Zodiac himself, taking just over 22,000 attempts and making it the hardest level in the game to have been beaten by its own host. Congratulations to both of these players. Additionally, 7 people beat Crimson Planet, being Hover, Soltolius, Just a Knack God, Curse, Laser GD, Asner, and Evil Seth 83. Along with this, we unfortunately did miss 2 very talented players who beat Crimson Planet last month, that being Pushenka and Spiritex, the latter fluking it from 54%. Incredible work to all the players who carried through with this beast of a level. Next, an unprecedented 10 people beat the number 7 demon this month. Alex Zero, Teleprosity, Sid125, RG, Gizbro, Amza, Steve Laff, Curse, Ryth, and Sabas Lopez all crushed Fragile in June. Massive congratulations to all these players. Finally, the new and intimidating level Promethean received 3 new victors, those being RG, Wolves, and Scaro. Scaro has the best fluke so far, doing it from 76%, which includes the hardest part of the level being the last ship. Nice job to all 3 players for checking this level off their list.
This month, there were 2 changes to the list team. GZ was promoted to list moderator, and Tetris rejoined the team as a helper. Congratulations to both of them on their promotions, and it's great to have Tetris back. This month, we saw a lot of new placements and changes. First off, Molten Core and Frozen Cave have become the newest members of the top 25, placing at number 22 and number 20 respectively. They now sit at number 24 and 21. Adding on to these, Auroral Darkness was placed at number 78, Kinetic Bypass was placed at number 135, and the Reaper was placed at number 50, swapping with Rage and sitting above shortly after. Furthermore, Sinister Incision was moved up from 96 to 100, Breakout Redux was moved up from 133 to 127, Team Z was moved from 138 to 141, Step to Hell was moved from 72 to 77, and 10th Circle was moved to the Legacy list after a balance update. Finally, the long-awaited remake of Sonic Wave Infinity, has been placed at number 3, above Zodiac and below the Golden, pushing Thinking Space out of the top 10. Not only has an old impossible level been pushed out of the top 10 with its placement, but it has also created a new RGB of Sonic Wave Infinity, the Golden, and Tartarus.
Sup boys, Zink here with my first ever Demon review on the channel. Hope you enjoy! Endless Dream by Dreamtide. This is an extreme demon made and verified entirely on mobile, which is not only an incredible feat on its own, but the level itself looks outstanding. This level's strong suit is undoubtedly the emotion and atmosphere conveyed through its colorful designs, ethereal effects, and intense movements. I absolutely love how well this level goes with its song. I always appreciate when the song feels like it's part of the level rather than a level looking like it was haphazardly made with a song choice that had no thought put into it. Another thing this level excels at is sticking to a style while also keeping it varied just enough so each part is interesting without feeling out of place. We have parts like the one at 15% with floaty looking structures and a spacey feeling background, as well as parts like the one at 65% with more intricate designs and a more grounded and cave-like background. Love that diversity. Something I'd like to touch on that is particularly unique about this level's visuals is the continuity. It's cool enough to have a level go perfectly with the song, but to have slower and faster parts complement each other respectively while also being able to differentiate the designs and effects is truly something special. Go ahead and compare the part at 15% with the one at 85%, for example. They're far enough apart from each other that making them look similar is more than okay, and this similarity between them almost rewards the player for sticking with this level all the way through. In other words, it's a nice callback, and that is a very respectable thing to have in a level. All in all, this is an unforgettable level and an unbelievable feat mixed into one, so congratulations to Dreamtide on finally getting his brainchild finished off once and for all.
This month's player shoutout goes to the Ultra Block. He's been playing Extremes for a pretty long time and as such has a pretty stacked pointer crowd profile. His most notable achievements consist of Zodiac, which he fluked from 74, Omega Interface, which he shredded in nearly 8,000 attempts, Arctic Lights, and many, many more levels. An important thing to note is that he's been predominantly 144Hz for his entire career, only recently switching to 240Hz, and is top 15 on pointer crate with only 760 subscribers. He's definitely one of the most underrated players in the game right now, so go show him some love by dropping a sub. The last list demon of the month was Auroral Darkness. Congrats to DDDDR and the Ultra Block for being the two fastest players to beat it this month. This month we chose RASH by Loltad. The fastest players to beat this will receive a shoutout in the next month's highlight video, so good luck to all that attempt it.
And that wraps up this month's highlight video. The writers and voicers for this episode were myself, Zink, Norkbork, Ender, Rossifer, Loading, Triale, Happy365, Blitzer, Cooper Super, Kutsu, and CXN. The editors were Kutsu, Doggie, and Ender. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch y'all later.